Hey everyone, am I flashing my new ring into the camera? Yes, I am. Sadly, the ruby ring was cracked. Thank God I noticed in time because the crowd where we got that ring would blame it on me and would refuse to give us a refund. I noticed straight away after we got from Japan that one of the claws doesn't seem to be holding the ruby up properly, so I contacted them. They were like, yeah, give us the ring back, we're gonna fix the claw, everything's fine, It took them 7.5 weeks to fix the claw. The claw was not fixed. They made it even worse. It has a crack in it now. Well, what are we gonna do about this? I love the ruby, I love the ring, the way it looked like, and the ruby that they got, but after more than 8 weeks of like struggling back and forth with them and being gaslit by his wife, was just like, no, we're done. And no, we do not have a date set for the wedding. We don't have any plans at the moment. We're probably gonna be one of those couples that's like engaged for years. Weddings are so expensive and our families live in 2 different countries and it's just like ugh. So anyway, my ring rant is over. Today we're back to watch a video from Young Living Hun and we have some posts that I wanted to read through. Also, maybe my voice sounds a little bit weird. I'm so sorry. I've been sick for the past 10 days or so. I feel like I speak very, very deep, but it's like because I can't, like my voice just can't handle it. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe button. That's a nice free way to support my channel if you would like. And big shout out to all my channel members. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And let's just get into this. So before we get into the video from the Young Living Hun, I wanted to read some posts. This was sent to me by one of you guys. You always send me the best Young Living stuff and this was no different. So let's read through this. So she posted one of those ask me anything on Instagram and this is one of the questions that she got. How do you get over what people think about MLMs? That really holds me back from trying. Oof, lots of thoughts on this, but the main is that's an exhausting way to live. I'm 4 years into this and I still have people make snide remarks occasionally. Just last week, a friend joked about my pyramid scheme. I don't care. I'm not asking for anyone else's permission to live the life I want to live. I love what I do and I love the network marketing business model. It's not for everyone, but it works and is an amazing way to make an income if you do it in a genuine way. It's 2023 and people need to get over the old stereotypes surrounding MLMs. My God, Gretchen. If you're working a job where your friends think you're in a pyramid scheme, I think you need to question yourself, like, why are my friends thinking that this is a pyramid scheme? Also, the way she said friend makes me feel like this was a friend or an acquaintance or coworker or whatever. And as soon as they said that she's in a pyramid scheme, she obviously no longer considers them a real friend because she put it in quotes. What I don't understand about this is how can you love a business model where the majority of people never make any profit, they work for free, and they have 99% of chances of never making any profit? That's not a great business model. Also, the fact that she said it works and you can make an income if you do it in a genuine way. You can't do it in a genuine way because you have to scam others in order for you to be successful. I don't think that Gretchen is successful anyway, so I feel like she might just be brainwashed. But yeah, she had more thoughts on it. So the second one, she said, I know it's easier said than done to get over what people think, but sit with this. Other people's opinions don't pay your bills and won't fund your dreams. Your life has an expiration date. At what point are you going to be okay with some people not approving of your choices? Would you want your children to not pursue something that they love just because it may offend some people or someone may misunderstand them? I would hope that your children would not want to be scammers in a pyramid scheme. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And she had more thoughts on it. Make sure you align yourself with a company that you believe in. Don't ever try to sell something you don't love, wouldn't spend your own money on. If you stick to this, there's no reason you should feel weird about it. Do not spam your friends or send cold messages. Just share the things you love in a way that is natural to you. And if someone wants it, they will order it. We are selling things every day, recommending our favorite restaurants, jeans, Starbucks orders. Affiliate marketing is here to stay, and companies are realizing we sell their products better than traditional advertising. MLMs have been doing this for years, paying individuals for selling their products instead of spending those dollars on advertising. It's just easier than ever. Brand over now. Okay, affiliate marketing, MLM and network marketing, direct selling, social retail, that is not affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is a completely separate, different thing. In affiliate marketing, there is no recruitment. You don't recruit other people and then you don't earn commissions off of those people that you recruited, sales and their own recruitment. You know, it's not about recruitment. They might say, but you don't have to recruit in an MLM. Name me one top 1% MLMer who does not have a giant team underneath them. We'll wait. One of the well-known ways to get successful in network marketing is if you build a huge downline, if you build a huge team underneath you. So yeah, you don't have to recruit, but if you want to actually try to make some income, you have to try to recruit. And most people don't make an income even when they try to recruit through network marketing. It just doesn't work. It's a business model where the majority of people have to fail in order for all the money to flow up to top 1% of people, even less sometimes. And of course, the founders as well. Let's just move on to the Young Living Hun. I have spoke about this woman before. I forgot what her name is, honestly, but she's the one that is very, very high in spiritual manipulation, religious manipulation. So if this is something that you are triggered by or not in the mood for today, you should probably click out, because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of spiritual manipulation in this. So let's watch.
Hi friends, I'm getting Valor on. It smells so good.
Is anyone else uncomfortable with the way they smell these oils?
I'm gonna add some joy to it as well. Okay. Hello friends. It's been a hot minute since I have done a live video, but I am gonna be doing a call tonight, and it got me thinking about my business. Obviously, it's a business call that I'm gonna be on with some other women, and I was just thinking about, for myself, like my own journey in doing this business, what I was looking for 6.5 years ago, what I had been praying for, what I felt like the Lord was guiding me in, and what I'm looking for now. And I wanted to, I know I've talked to you guys so many times about all of these things, but we're just going to talk about it again. So here's the scoop. Like, if you are not a Young Living member and you just want to join and grab, oils, be part of my team, you're always welcome to do that. The majority of our company is product users. It's customer based, which is incredible. It just shows you the quality of products that we have, that the vast majority are product users, not business builders, which speaks volumes. There's a lot of other companies, and it's mostly people just trying to sell a product. They're not even loving the product. They're just trying to make a sale. It's different with Young Living. We are obsessed with our products. So that's a good thing. So if you just want to be part of my team as a customer, you're always welcome. If you are currently a customer on my team, thank you. I love you. I'm so grateful that you're here. But I do want to talk about the business, because I feel like it's one of the most incredible things that God has put in my life for my family, and not just financially and health-wise. Like, there's been some deep rooted internal stuff that God has brought to the surface from a business like this. It's a very unique style of business, and I'm so grateful for it. So when I was looking for something, I had gone off of social media, deleted my accounts. I had spent a year just really seeking the Lord, praying. We were in a really hard season in our family, and I just was, and we were facing health problems all at the same time. It was like everything was hitting all at once. And so I just spent a year just really seeking the Lord, praying, asking the Lord to guide our steps. And when I would look up anything for like the health stuff that we're going through specifically, I didn't want to just, every doctor we went to, they just wanted to give us medication, and we did not want to do that. And so I was looking for alternatives. And every time I would search for things on the internet, it kept coming back to essential oils. And I was like, okay, I'm so skeptical, but I kept coming back to it. Then I started like researching more. I was watching, YouTube videos. I was like geeking out over things. I was listening to a podcast and started realizing like, wow, maybe there really is something to this. Maybe it's not just some weirdo thing. It's actually, maybe it's real. But I had no money at the time. That's a whole nother story. I'm not going to tell the whole story, but regardless, I was looking for someone to join that was going to help me get where I wanted to go. Now, when you pick a team, when you join anybody, whether you think you're doing the business or not, whoever you enroll with, whatever referral number you use, you're connected to a team. And if you don't put a referral number in, they will assign you to someone randomly. So that's why it's good to know who you're joining and to pick who you want to join with. Okay. But I was looking for someone that would help us figure this business out. And there's lots of people that join my team that want to do this as a business. And then they're like, actually it's not for me. And if you've joined a team and you don't have a lot of support, you can still do this. There's so much free information out there, so much resources at your fingertips, and you have God Almighty that can lead your steps. Okay. So don't discount God's voice in your life to lead you to do impossible.
Okay, I always say this. I used to be religious when I was a kid, but I kind of moved away from religion when I was 18 or so. Where, with logic, would you think that God is guiding you towards an MLM where you're gonna scam a shit ton of people in order to make money for yourself? Why does someone who claims is religious, like herself, like very, very religious, how does that make sense in their head? Do you think that they're just using this to try and manipulate people, or do they actually believe that God led them to this MLM? Because this lady, she's not on top, but she's close. And I'm so sorry for my voice. I feel like I sound very weird. She's close to the top, but not on top. And her husband works the business as well. And we did actually a few videos on them. They had the whole MLM and marriage type of thing, basically giving marital advice to people and how to make them, their spouses, support them in the business and things like that. I just don't understand, like, how does that make sense in anyone's head who is religious, who knows anything about God and what God wanted, the life he would want them to live, none of that makes any sense. Like, God would not want you to be in a scammy business model, so that doesn't make sense. Also, the fact that she's saying, oh, we wanted to join someone who's gonna help us make this business work, to me tells me she knew that she needs someone who's going to recruit a shit ton of people and who's going to like work this biz so that she can earn benefits off of those kind of people. But that's just my opinion. That's just my impression.
Wonderful, beautiful things. Having a team that helps you is a bonus, but if you find yourself on a team that doesn't have support, you can still do it. Okay. But I will say, I was actively looking for someone to join that knew what they were doing. I knew people in essential oils, and it wasn't really working for them in the business side, and I needed it to work in the business side as well as the health side. And so when I joined, I was looking for that. And the reason why I'm telling you that is because if you're someone that's looking for an opportunity, I needed help in our finances, I needed help in our health, I needed help in everything. I had no idea what I was signing up for, no idea the amount of hard work that the Lord was going to do in my life. And I am forever grateful. I am a changed woman because of this business. I had been in ministry for years. I was raised a pastor's kid. Nothing has ever worked in my life like this. It's wild, but it's incredible, and I'm here for it. So anyways, I want to share with you guys specifically what I'm looking for, because I know that there's a lot of people out there and they will say, like, even if you just want to make a little extra on the side, like, come join my team. And that's great. If that's you, that's great. Or if you just want to be a customer and use the products, that's great. Like, wonderful. You do you, however you want to do it. And I think anyone can do this business. I don't think everyone will. With that in mind though, I want you to know what I'm looking for, because I was looking for someone that I felt like-minded with and that I can join, that I could be on the same page with. Okay. So personally, what I'm looking for women that are grounded in God's word, first and foremost, that love Jesus. I have plenty of people on my team that aren't Christians, and that's okay. This isn't like, if you don't love Jesus, you can't be on my team. But I'm looking to build a strong foundation, and I believe that's with strong women.
Yeah, of course she's not gonna say, if you're not religious, you can't be on my team, because she knows very well that with every new recruit, every new person in her downline, she gets benefits, she gets incentives, she gets the money. So of course she doesn't care. As long as you have a heartbeat, they're gonna recruit you.
That are grounded not in culture, not in algorithms, not in what the quote unquote experts say that aren't even experts, you guys. Most of the people that sell themselves as an expert online are not actually experts. They're just regurgitating information that they hear from other people and hoping that you pay big bucks, and then you pay big bucks and they get wealthy.
Like yourself. She just called herself out. I love this.
Off of your pain points. They'll even teach that. Teach on people's pain points. That's how you get people. So people will teach on your pain point to make money off of you. Just because they say they're an expert, put it in their bio, and look like they have a lot of followers, does not mean anything. Doesn't mean anything. Okay. So just putting that out.
I do agree with that. I do agree with all of that she said here. However, she falls into that category as well. I don't think she has the word expert in her bio on Instagram, but she does present herself as this big leader and this big business person.
There. But I want women that are solid in who they know God called them to be, that are not swayed by what does the culture say, what does the algorithm say, what does my mama say. I want women that are like solid in who does God say that I am, first and foremost. I want women on mission for the gospel. I want women that love the Lord first and foremost, love their family, are doing this with a greater purpose. Okay. My life mission is not to sell lavender. I love lavender. I love all of these oils. I use them all day, every day. I have ice water with all kinds of concoctions of oil stuff in it. I live on this stuff, okay? I love it. But that is not my life mission. I have greater things that I know that God has called me to. But everything good in this life costs money. And so we have to make money somewhere, right? If we're not making it on the internet, we're going to go to this, a store, or get hired at a company, or our husband is, or whatever. Like, we have to make money somehow. But what is like our mission in life? What are we feeling called to do? All of that costs money. Even if you have the most like humblest of dreams and you're like, I just want to live off the land and have a farmhouse and live simply. That is expensive. You guys, living off the land, living a simple life is very expensive. Very expensive. Okay. So even if you feel like it's a super humble dream, it all costs money. And so how can you fund that? How can you fund that dream? What can you do?
I can tell you how you can't fund that is by being a distributor in Young Living.
To fund the dreams that God has put on your heart. And I've chosen Young Living. You can do it in any way you want. Some people are going to do other things, and that's great. But I personally love this because I can do it from home. I can do it around the life of my family. We've been able to bring my husband home, which has just been like a dream come true. And God has called us to different things that this is helping to fund. And so that's why I feel really passionate about it. I feel on mission because it's not just selling starter kits. It's so much more than that. And you actually have to like work on yourself to do this business. And that's a beautiful part. And it's also the part of why a lot of people don't stay with it, because it's hard to work on yourself. Okay. But it's for the best and it's wonderful. So I'm personally looking for strong women that actually want to take this all the way, that actually want to find freedom themselves and then set other people free with their words and their action and their vision. I want women that will hang with it. I want women that will stand for truth, that will fight for what they believe in, that aren't like that wave tossed to and fro that the Bible talks about, right? When we like believe and then we don't believe and then we believe and then we don't believe, right? I want women that can be solid and grounded and say, this is what I feel called to do for this reason ahead of me. And so I'm going to do whatever it takes. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for strong women with integrity and character who know who they are, who know why they're here, and get after it. And if you are listening and you're like, well, I want to be, I don't know if I know that yet, but I want to be, that's a start. And I have a group that I walk women through this to like solidify who they are and why they are even here and what are those dreams that God has put on your heart and how to do this business. I have multiple different groups to add you to and for you to be part of. And one of the groups, we're going to be starting a book club really soon. And it's a personal growth thing. It's how to, the book is called Emotionally Healthy Woman. Even if you're not part of a book club, you can go read it. But anyways, there's so much blessing in this. And I want to find women that want to take this all the way, that aren't going to play small, that aren't going to just half bum it. I want women that are like, yes, I believe that God has called me to really big things. I recognize that those things cost money. And so I'm going to do something worth doing to fund those dreams. This business, we're helping families, we're helping women, we're helping babies, we're helping people find freedom in health, in wealth, emotionally, spiritually. Like there's so many parts to this business. It's really hard to communicate that online on a video really quickly. It's really one of those things that you kind of have to like jump in and see.
Oh, I was like, wait, why did she say we help babies? But then I'm pretty sure she means because they put oils on babies. That's how she thinks they're helping babies. You really shouldn't put essential oils on your baby or in your baby's mouth. But I mean, she did say that she's literally drinking essential oils in her water. So that is messed up. It gets me every time.
For yourself and apply yourself to it. There's plenty of people that join my team and they do nothing about it. They don't get involved in the community. They don't ask the questions. They just are kind of there, hoping for the best. And then I have people that are customers and I love my customers so much. And they are doing other things on mission. This isn't the end all be all for everyone. I realize that. They're doing other things that are of such great value and wonderful things. And so I'm not discounting anybody and saying, if you don't do this, you're lame. But if you have a stirring in your heart and you're like, I want to do something. I want to do something with this one beautiful life that God has given me. I want to be on mission. I want to do things that are valuable, that are worth, I want to leave a legacy. Personally, I want to leave a legacy to my children and not just one that is telling people how to use essential oils. But I'm building something greater so that I can do those things and I can leave that legacy with my children and my children's children. And for generations to come, I'm building something here. I am asking the Lord to give me wisdom. I'm building a strong house here. And
I am asking the Lord that your kids do not grow up being MLM scammers like you, but like your kids can do so much better. I think she's got like 4 or 5 kids. I don't know. She's got a bunch of them. And this seems to be a theme with a lot of the people in Young Living specifically, that they have a bunch of kids. There's that other lady that has like 10 or 11 kids and she's one of the top reps in Young Living. But also, like I said, your kids can do so much better than aspiring to be in multi-level marketing when they grow up. That's just sad.
Wanting other women to join me. I already have incredible women that I love and adore so much that truly are like answers to prayer, that are on mission, that are fiery for their families and for truth and for their children, and actually want to take a stand in this world and speak up for things. And not back down and not let fear call the shots in their life, but to actually stand up and do something about it. That's what I'm looking for, more women like that are willing to come in and say, I will do whatever it takes to accomplish the dreams that God has put on my heart. And if that means selling lavender, that's a blessing. Like I find a lot of joy and a lot of purpose in what I do in Young Living. Again, it's not my end all be all for what I feel called in all of my life to do. But it is such a beautiful part of the calling on my life. It's bringing other people into freedom. It's bringing other people to recognize the dreams that God has put on their heart and to pursue it and run after it. And I feel very strongly about it. I've seen women like work through heavy strongholds in their life in network marketing. Like it's wild, but it's so amazing and so exciting. And so I'm looking for other women that want to partner with me, that want to live on mission, that want to fight for their families and need change, like want change and are willing to step into it and to not quit if it's hard, to not quit if you have to work through some personal growth, but to stay steady, to recognize the call in your own life. All of us have been created on purpose for a purpose. And there's so many people that miss their purposes because they're so caught up in fear. They're so caught up in like what other people might think of them.
She's kind of calling herself out because, like I said, I feel like God would be disappointed in her because in my opinion, she's a scammer in an MLM. So I feel like God would be like, oh, my child, why did you think I would want you to do this? Why would you think that I would want you to scam my other followers? Especially because she is targeting other religious people mostly. I know she's targeting everyone, but she mentioned multiple times specifically religious people called by God or whatever. It's like, why would you think God wants you to scam his other followers? It just makes no sense. Even for a non-religious person, it makes no sense.
When it doesn't really even matter. Like, all that matters is what is God calling you to do, whether it's Young Living or something totally different. It's going to be different for different people. But if you feel a stirring in your heart and you're like, I've been looking for something to help support my family, and to pursue the dreams that God has put on my heart, this might be for you. And I'm looking for other strong women that love the Lord and are willing to fight for their families while helping people smell like heaven at the same time. Okay. It's the best job ever. So if you're interested, even if you're scared, even if you're like, I don't know fully who I am, I don't know fully what my dreams are, start the conversation though. Send me a message. I would love to chat with you, answer your questions. When people join my team, some people join before I can chat with them. I don't know who they are yet. Other people, we talk beforehand. And if I get to talk to you before you join, I love it because I want people coming in feeling comfortable, feeling confident in their decision, feeling like they're getting their answers, their questions answered, and having a conversation. So if that's you, and you're not currently on somebody else's team, or maybe your account has gone inactive, you haven't ordered in over a year, and you're looking for something different, please reach out. I would love to chat with you. I would love to help you. I would love to find more like-minded women to build this house, and I'm excited. So if that's you, send me a message, and I will chat with you guys later. Bye, guys.
Well, there we go. I think I said everything along the way. I guess you can say she might be brainwashed, but for her, it's been years and she's high up enough that I think she would notice by now that the majority of her downline is not making any money. So I personally don't believe that she's brainwashed, but you can let me know down below what you think. I'm gonna wrap that one up here. Thank you so much for watching as always, especially if you made it this far. That helps out loads. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe button if you would like to support my channel. That's a nice free way to do that. And as always, big shout out to all my channel members. Thank you guys for being here. I will see you all in the next one. Bye.